Alright folks, quick one for you. If you live for the outdoors, or you know you should be, my book, The Great and Powerful Outdoors, is the book you've been missing. It's raw, real, and built for people who want more than just the everyday routine. No fluff, just hard-earned lessons, real stories, and the kind of perspective you only get when you're out there. It's been out for over a year and it's still hitting just as hard. Go grab your copy right now on Amazon. Trust me, you'll feel it after the first few pages. Alright, back to the show. My spot basically for spring bear. Got a bait just right down there up on this hill, and yeah, I mean, I just put some bait out, put a fresh trail camera out. Just gonna see, you know, its season starts in a few days. It's April 26th and season starts May 1st, so get that bait out and let's see what pops up. I'm excited. We're gonna go put some new strings on my bow as well, so might get my bow all ready, shoot some broadheads, paper tune, the whole jazz. But there's a bunch of different things that go into bow hunting. Got my bow and my draw board here, homemade, and you can see that that stop right there is not touching the string quite yet, where this one is. So I'm gonna tighten that one up, but that cable up, just do a twist into it, see what that does, so that way the cams are syncing in synergy. Shot, see if we're all good. One thing I really like is peep sight isn't moving, D-loop is not moving, so we're one step closer to killing the bear. But as you can see, night's young, or sorry, night's here. But anyways, I'm gonna just shoot this for the time being, and then next step, which you'll see, it will be paper tuning and then throwing on a broadhead. So we still got some time to get this puppy sighted in, but the red color is fucking sick. Loving that. Gas strings right there. Boom. All right, now that I got my bow all tuned up, shot through paper, shooting bullets, and everything is going back nice and straight, like the peep sight, the D-loop, shooting through paper nice and smooth. So now it's basically sighting it in from 20 yards out to 60 yards, maybe get a new tape for my sight. So we're super close, and then we're gonna throw on some practice broadheads and see if we're still shooting good. So let's shoot some 20 yard distances and see what the grouping's like. And this bow is a little bit, the limbs are a little bit heavier right now than it was last year. I think it was 62, this is 65 right now, so let's just see. I'll shoot low. Fast, very fast. Actually shot low. Surprising. Oops. So fast, oh my god. Ooh. Okay, so definitely can go up. I like the group and size. I can just turn my dial up a little bit and readjust. Okay, I like this as that'll be my 20-yard spot. Boom, okay, 20 yards is basically dialed. Now the way that this sight works, so it's a sight by Spot Hog. It's an old Tommy hog. I love this thing, I've had it for almost a decade now. The old Tommy hog, man. Yeah. Hasn't failed me at all. Like, it's been sturdy, absolutely fantastic. Used it through multiple seasons, spring, summer, winter, fall, you name it, all the way from 20 degrees, 30 degrees Celsius, down to minus 20. The thing still is locked and loaded. So now here comes the fun part. Since I have my 20-yard distance, I got to go out to 60 yards, and I have to shoot a group and find where on my tape that it's hidden, because sometimes different poundage bows, different, you name it, length of your bow, that will change your sight tape. So I just have to make sure this sight tape still might be fine from last year, this year, because maybe the weight was the same, roughly in and around the same, so it might be the same. Either way, I'm gonna go to 60 yards, see what that's shooting, and then do some adjustments from there. Okay, 60 yards is good distance longer than, the old 20-yard shot. Anyways, let's give her a whirl. So I'm gonna use my old sight tape, put that right on 60 just to get a good idea of where I'm shooting. Go over for the middle of the target, and let's see what happens. That's decent. I feel like that was low, that last one. Yeah, just what I thought. So these were my first two here, and that was my last one. I knew that last one was low. So anyways, I'm gonna push the sight to maybe 55 yards on the tape, and then see what that grouping is looking like. Adjusted the sight to 55, and that's where the shot. I mean, I'll take that. Yeah, that's not too bad for right now. I think I'll keep that as my 60. Maybe I'll go up a bit to 56, and then I'll shoot that for probably for a few more days, see if that's consistent, and then I'll put the sight tape on. Because it's a little bit windy today, so that could impact the arrow flight as well. So I just want to make sure, absolutely sure, that this is where 60 is for this bow. Okay, we are back in the shop here, the bow shop speaking. And so I got my bow. I've done a few days now, shot the bow. And so basically on my old dial tape, so it's Spot Hog, it's an old one, so that was number 16 on the sight tape here. And so I don't have like the tester one, like the one where it's like shoot at 20, then you have the numbers at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to, I don't know, 40 or whatever. I don't have those ones, or that they only give you like 1 or 2, and I've changed my bow multiple times. So anyways, a little trick that I learned was to use your current sight tape and then just mark where it is, where 60 yards is on that tape. So for example, I have number 16 here. I was shooting at 55 yards on my old sight tape. That's where I was shooting 60. So I marked that, took my tape off, and I put that on the newest sight tape that matches where 60 meets 55, if that makes sense. So I was using 16, now I'm at a 22. So you can see my 16 is over the 22 right now, and then where 55 is on that number 16 tape, that is where 60 is on the number 22. So that's one I'll use. I'm gonna slap that on, verify it, make sure it's all good to go. By shooting it from 20 yards, and I'll shoot a random one, 33 yards, and then all the way out to 80 plus yards, and see where that tape, just make sure that that tape is good to go and that's verified. And I'll send a bunch of arrows through, I don't know, another couple hours, and then probably make my final twist if I need to on my string, paper tune it again, and then go from there. So we're getting very close to getting ready for bear season in terms of the bow setup. I got 2 baits out right now, one on Crown and then one on my property here. So doubling up the bear area just to hopefully get something on the cam to put that in the freezer. Fresh tape on, baby. And you can see it. It doesn't really matter. Okay, let's hit the range. Fresh tape. I know you're not really supposed to be shooting your practice broadheads or even actual broadheads into this type of foam target. Can wreck it up a bit, but it's already set up. There's one shot. So this is a practice broadhead for those Grim Reapers that I'm shooting. So I'm gonna just try out 40 yards and see how it goes. Check it out. Running over. There's a little bit of wind. I'll take that. So we are ready for some bear. I want to say I'm freaking stoked. Feeling confident with the 2 spots this year. I usually just do 1, which is kind of silly when you think about it, but I've never baited on Crown land before, so this is the first. Doing the same sort of thing. Bear crack, and found a nice little spot. So yeah, let's see what happens on the trail cameras. I'll put some photos in the next little bit when I post this video, but thanks for tuning in. Always appreciate it. And until next time, maybe I'll have a bear hunting video for you guys. Alrighty, take her easy. Get outdoors.